Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire. And today I'm going to play Defect. However, what I've also decided is that I'm going to start climbing Ascension on Defect. So we're going to start with level 1, which isn't a whole lot different. But yeah, basically I decided that 1 out of 4 episodes of torture is not enough for me. So I want to torture myself on Ascension 20 as Defect as well. Part of this is because I have actually recently gotten my second Ascension 20 heart victory as Defect in my personal time, and I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at the character. I've been playing them a lot, so it's obviously it's going to be a while because we have to climb Ascensions one at a time, but I would eventually like to start playing Defect on Ascension 20 just like I do with Silent, which is going to mean a lot more losses, a lot more difficulty, but a lot more fun. I guess I like random common relic here. Rare relic for a curse might not be too bad with that early shop, but I'd rather just go to that shop and spend money on something good. This is a really spicy path to the Burning Elite. Couple of early fires, 3 elites. Might be doable. I'm going to start going on that path, and we might veer left. Take a little bit easier path, depending on how things go. Let's see what our relic is. Oh, wow. Wow. Warpaint hitting dual cast and zap for energy reductions is pretty awesome. I can't say I've ever had that happen before. So that right there is very encouraging. I like this start to the run already. Because those are both cards that you would generally like to upgrade anyway. So the fact that that's my starting bonus, can't say I hate it. Pretty cool. And a sweeping beam is a pretty good attack. Even into Hexaghost, it's nice to get area damage because of the random nature of Defect's lightning that he starts with. So yeah, I'm okay taking the sweeping beam, and that'll probably be our first upgrade. Because it's not a bad card, but you do really want the upgraded version of it. And right here, look at the damage output. Turn 1. We get Jawworm down to 13 health. And beat him on turn 2. And we get a focus potion. That's amazing. And I always like to see the first Frost enter the deck. So give me a Chill. Chill is a perfectly good card. I would prefer if it was reusable Frost entering the deck. But the Chill is good. It's also a decent upgrade to get you started on orbs, because it upgrades to be innate, so that you basically get a free Frost Orb for every enemy in the battle. It's not a horrible way to start your fights. Get your defense going. These are not what you want to see. Overclock is a really tough way to get draw. It's not bad upgraded. Unupgraded, it's really kind of bad. Because you get true draw from it, right? So but you lose 1 draw for the overclock itself, and you lose 1 draw for the burn. So it's really neutral on your second time through the deck. And similarly, aggregate, first of all, it's not that good if you don't have a lot of cards. Second of all, I already have the energy reductions and the 0 cost chill, so I feel like aggregate is doing nothing for me. And stack is just dog shit. Never take stack. There's no reason to add a stack to your deck. So I'm not going to either. Let's see. I wish I could afford loop and a card remove. That would be kind of cool. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take a card remove and buy Streamline. So get rid of a strike, change it to a Streamline. And now I think Streamline becomes a good upgrade. And it looks like we have 2 upgrades coming if I go on the path that I want to go on. So it'll probably be Streamline and Sweeping Beam, unless I get something better here, unless I see a defragment, which obviously I'll upgrade a defragment because that's just great. It's a great thing to do. But yeah, I'm already liking the damage output of this deck, and I don't want a second Sweeping Beam. I will take a Charge Battery though. That's a good block card. Another not bad upgrade. And right here, we're seeing the benefit of chill. Although what I'm going to do is I'm going to dual cast first. So we get 2 hits out of the lightning orb. And I'm really glad they hit both those the same target. That's awesome. And these defends don't do anything. We're already blocking 9. Hopefully we draw enough damage to kill that far sentry on this turn. It's going to be up to Sweeping Beam's draw, and we did not get it. It's okay. I'm still going to attack here twice because I want one of these guys dead as soon as possible. And we only take 5 this turn. Or 4 rather, which isn't bad. And now I can Sweeping Beam to kill here. I can dual cast a full block. And that lets me play Streamline, which I'm actually going to play on this one. Because there's a decent chance, although with only 1 strike in the draw pile, that tells me there isn't actually a decent chance that I kill that one. So let's put the Streamline here. And maybe we can kill that one in 2 turns from now. Maybe. The Lightning Orb helped us out. That's pretty good. Now I'm just going to play Charge Battery on the off chance I need extra energy next turn. Although I'm probably not going to. With all the dazed here. Yeah. Still, we only take 2 more. And hopefully that's the end of it. Yeah, Streamline says that's the end of it. And I get a Shuriken. Okay, that's pretty cool. Rebound isn't bad with Streamline. But with all the 0 costs in my deck, I feel like Hologram is the clear thing you want here. And that might actually be something I upgrade. Although probably not until before the boss. We get Dead Adventurer. Gouged and Trampled by a Horned Beast is Gremlin Knob. This is going to be a scary fight. But it is a bonus elite. I think I'm going to take this fight, and then if it goes badly, we can just go left. Instead of taking the 2 elites and the burning elite at the end, I can go left, get a couple fires, and then maybe take that one last elite before the boss. But I'm going to fight this guy. Well, I'm going to search for loot, first of all. Oh, and I got a potion belt. Which means I think we're done, right? Yeah, I think once you get the relic, I could find money from him, but I think that's it. So I think we just leave now with our potion belt. Be happy that we got it. That's something that's really uncommon on higher ascensions, is because I think they lower the odds of that happening. So you almost always are going to fight that elite when you see him. But we didn't have to. So I'm not going to complain. And Meat on the Bone is great healing. And yeah, now I'm going to upgrade this Sweeping Beam. And I feel decent about this deck. So we're going to try to take on this Burning Elite. Let's see. It would be nice to kind of set up with orbs before we wake this guy up. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Although it is tempting to just play the Streamline once, get its cost reduced. But we're going to play it when we see it no matter what. But this way I get to have a zap in play. And I think, yeah, starting next turn, getting to play that Charge Battery, put the Chill in play, and then maybe even dual cast to wake him up. Seems like a pretty good start to the fight. So that's what I'm going to do. I might need a focus potion here. Ooh, and we draw Streamline. That's even better. Yeah, this is great. This is a great start to the fight. So I get to dual cast here. I get to put the Frost in play, and then Streamline and Charge Battery. So I go 4 energy next turn. That's really good. And we draw the Hologram, which means I can get Streamline, make that 0 cost, do another 20. And I think maybe I just defend twice here. Yeah. Because our lightning's pretty much going to take it from here for us. Take 3 is fine. Double block here. Just take 6 more. And then win with Streamline, pretty much. Yeah, Streamline dual cast wins it. Not a bad fight. And we get a Molten Egg. That's pretty cool. So now I definitely want to go for the eyes and Beam Cell. Would be really nice. We don't see either of those. We do see a Barrage, which I don't think I have enough Orb Gen to make that good. Although I guess if I upgrade Chill, it could be pretty reliable. Because you're always going to have the 1 Lightning and the at least 1 Frost, depending on the fight. So that's a guaranteed 12 out of Barrage Plus. Maybe worth taking. It's also tempting to just take another hologram because this is so strong. I feel like it could use a little more damage though. Give me the barrage. Especially, like if we fight Gremlin Knob and that Burning Elite, I'm going to be happy I have this barrage in my deck. So I guess I just barrage here. Strike here and charge battery for the energy next turn. Barrage, I didn't even realize. Barrage with the Shuriken is going to hit really hard too. So let's chill. Okay. Now I guess I hologram barrage. And he's dead to light. Not quite dead to lightning. That's okay though, because I can still full block. And this fight goes pretty well. Okay, and I'm glad I waited to take that other hologram, because now I can get one here. Although with the barrage, I think maybe cool-headed is better. There's also my only frost right now is chill, and this exhausts, right? So this is a one-time chill. So once I evoke those, I'm all out of frost. So that tells me take cool-headed here. I almost never want scrape. You can see even this is like a pretty decent deck for scrape. With the 0 cost that I have, I still don't like it. The fact that it discards things that aren't 0 cost just seems like it's not worth it at all to me. Let's hologram that lightning. Upgrade our barrage all the way. That means I can kill here. And I guess attack this one. Take 2. 2 is not the end of the world. Now we strike here, streamline here, win the fight. And I will take a ball lightning. Yeah, because orbs make our barrage better. This will probably be, since I already have the 1 zap though, this will probably be the last ball lightning card I take. But I do want this one. And we don't even have to fight Gremlin Knob. And again, this is like an ideal, this is a really good draw here. They do have max health, which is scary. But I get to Sweeping Beam Streamline turn 1. Guess it doesn't matter which one of those I hit. And then I can chill here. And I'm glad I did it that way because the lightning hit there. And we just take 3. I probably should have played chill first so I could attack wherever the lightning hit. But it worked out. I got bailed out by cool orbs doing what I want them to. And we full block here. Not the best draw. It's okay though. Now I can cool-headed, can hologram streamline and play streamline, or I can just barrage and defend for more. Guess that's better to do. Unless we see something amazing here, I'm probably going to upgrade that hologram. It's not even as much about the block, just the fact that it becomes reusable is really important. Makes it a lot easier to play too. You're not worried about losing it. And yeah, this has been a pretty decent Burning Elite. Can't say I'm too upset with it. It was just max health sentries, which isn't that bad. And we get Stone Calendar. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I would like this Cold Snap, but Buffer's really strong. So I think I'm just going to take this Buffer. And then maybe I could upgrade Buffer, although upgraded Buffer isn't that great into Hexaghost. So I think I'm actually going to upgrade the hologram like I was talking about. And we'll probably upgrade Buffer next. Unless we find some focus. This is a rough turn 1. Yeah. Very rough turn 1. So bad that I think I want to use a colorless potion here. Didn't do much for us. I guess I could re-roll it with Jack of all trades. I was really hoping to get an attack to proc my Shuriken on this first turn. I don't think we're going to be proccing Panache very often. Although it's not impossible with the charge battery and the 0 cost cards we have. It is pretty unlikely. See what Jack of all trades has in it. Okay, Finesse. Hey, it took me 3 card generations, but we got my proc that I was looking for out of the shuriken. So that's pretty cool. And you can see this is why buffer doesn't do a lot here. Blocks 4. So it's actually worse than a defend right now. So we'll just play all of these. Activate our bone meat. Our delicious, tasty bone meat. And yeah, block a little bit with the chill. I don't mind trading a little damage. Trading a little health to get damage down in this fight, rather. It's a good thing to do. Might as well dual cast strike here. We're also going to have Stone Calendar helping us out in this fight, which is pretty cool. I guess push damage with Ball Lightning. Because we do want to make sure this guy dies in a timely manner. Looks like we're getting there. Okay. Let's dual cast first, streamline, barrage, and I guess buffer blocks the burn. Oh no, we win with Stone Calendar. Cool. We get a potion back, and I think I've said it before. This is my favorite card on Defect, Electrodynamics, because I really hate randomness, and that's the problem with Lightning is the randomness. But there's no randomness if it hits all the enemies, right? With the zero cost zap, dual cast, chill, and potentially streamline after it's played twice, this is not a bad all for one. And machine learning is just draw, right? It's always good, but neither of those are as good as Electrodynamics in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to take. And we have meat on the bone. So maybe Coffee Dripper is safe here. My last silent run, I was working around curses the whole time. And I kind of didn't like that. Normally I'm a big fan of Curse Key because it's not that bad. You can always just skip the chest if you don't want to curse. With how many orbs I'm generating, I don't like nuclear battery at all because it's only energy until the plasma goes away, right? So I'd rather have consistent energy from Coffee Dripper. And we're going to rely on meat on the bone to keep us alive. And maybe we'll find a self-repair, which I would absolutely take. Let's see. I like this path up the left here. Elite, fire, elite, and then another fire and another elite. Seems pretty good. It's better than anything else I see. Because if we don't go that way, it's only 2 elites max. I guess there's a weird way I could start on the right and then veer left, but then I'm just missing fires for no reason. So yeah, let's go this way. Geez, only one of these guys attacking this turn is kind of scary. Normally, this is a fight that's really good for Liquid Bronze. I guess I could make the middle guy hit himself a bunch with that. But if I just draw Electrodynamics, we just win that way, right? I'm going to hold on to the potion. Because Liquid Bronze is good for Book of Stabbing, too. So I'm going to Ball Lightning here, hologram the Ball Lightning, play it again to get all my lightning in play. And then just strike here. Scale my strength. Knock the bird down. And be sad that I didn't draw what I wanted to draw. Electrodynamics is not here. But I do get the full block anyway, so I guess that's alright. And we have a bunch of frost in play for when we do draw the Electro, which is now. And I can still knock him down with just the barrage. And I guess Sweeping Beam kills him. And this one has 1 HP. Not a bad bird fight. Let's see. So I just have the 1 renewable frost card. That tells me take a cold snap. Although the deck is getting to the point where maybe aggregate could be good. I don't think we're there yet. And I kind of prefer a turbo. I don't usually like warp tongs that much. I think the targeted upgrade is probably just better. Probably upgrade the buffer now. Let's do that. And we get a bonus shop. And we get membership card. Don't twist my arm or anything. And probably just remove a strike. Not a lot going on in the shop other than that. Sunder's okay. I guess Sunder's okay. $17 for a Sunder seems like a pretty good deal. Give me the Sunder. Might be glad I have that Sunder right about now. Let's just buffer these hits. And I guess Ball Lightning plus Cold Snap is only one less physical damage than Streamline, but it gets orbs in play for me, and I can still kill the bad guy with Sunder if I hit him with these. So I'm going to do it that way. And hopefully we draw that Sunder. We did not, in fact, draw the Sunder. I can kill with Barrage, Hollow Barrage. I guess let's do that. And then just full block. And now we can kill this guy with Sunder, perhaps? Sunder. Sunder, you're now supposed to be on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you're aware of this. I needed you here. It was important. Nah, we still don't take damage. We still get to bonk him with the Sunder. And I get a cool-headed plus this time, yes. Definitely want more Frost. Now, can I see a defragment, perhaps? No such luck. No defragments to be had. Equilibrium's a pretty good card. That Retain is helpful. An Amplify would be good if I had any powers I wanted to double. Which, you know, I guess doubling buffer's fine. I'd rather double a source of focus, though. Give me Equilibrium for $17 and remove another strike. And let's fight some elites. It is Book of Stabbing, so I'm glad I saved this Liquid Bronze. I'm going to use that now. With Cool Headed. I guess Zap, Chill. And then Cold Snap. That's what? 9 block? So I guess I just need to block one more time. Not a great first turn. He is doing the big hit now, though, which works out with buffer. So that's kind of cool. Maybe it's better. I'd be better off hologramming Barrage. But I feel like you get a chance to block the big hit. You should just take it. And then I still have another buffer for later, right? So let's just play both of these. Okay. Dual cast Frost. Maybe should have cool-headed first there. Let's see. But I full block anyway, and I can play Streamline. So I guess it's fine. This guy's just going to keep hitting himself. Can't quite full block unless I draw block with Sweeping Beam. Let's see. Maybe I'd rather just Sunder here. $38. He lives on 10. Now I got a block. Unfortunate draws there. But we take 0 thanks to the buffer. Although we do waste the buffer on a 2-hit. But we get to retain Sunder and kill him with it this turn. Not bad. And Capacitor. Yeah, Capacitor plus Barrage hits really, really hard. And it's upgraded. I'll take it. Maybe doing that speaks to upgrading Chill. Although I don't know if I necessarily want Chill in my opening hand. I also don't have that many other good upgrades. I guess my other Cool-Headed is a good upgrade. Charge Battery is a pretty good upgrade. I don't really like... Electrodynamics is just one more Lightning Orb, which doesn't really seem worth an upgrade to me. Although I guess sometimes it could be. I guess since I don't have any good upgrades, and I'm at full health, maybe I just take an event. Yeah, let's just take an event. Okay, curse for a relic. Not a great event. Maybe we can work around a shame. We are blocking mostly with our frost, although we don't have any focus yet. It makes it kind of questionable. I'm not going to take it. Just fight an elite. Okay, electrodynamics should be really good here, although we're going to need to draw it in a timely manner, which it doesn't appear that we've done. I also don't have any block this turn, which tells me I should use the skill potion. Okay, I guess this could have let me draw to block a little bit. It also gets rid of my 2 lightning, which is kind of scary. Okay, we did get block though. I guess I can live with that. So let's equilibrium, hologram equilibrium. Don't need to play it again. I can save it for next turn. I guess I'm saving everything for next turn. Just play the capacitor. Kind of a rough potion. Didn't help me out like I was hoping. But we do get a bunch of frost in play now. And presumably someday we're going to draw electrodynamics. Going to happen right now? It is not, in fact, going to happen right now. Guess I got to kill the wizard. Rough draw order in this fight. Okay, now I can kill you with Sunder, get Electro in play, and Ball Lightning Cold Snap. Get a little Shuriken proc. Sweeping Beam. It's pretty good. Let's see. You already died of Lightning, so I can just Cold Snap you and then play the buffer. And we should be pretty safe here. Let's see. If I just equilibrium, then buffer fully blocks us, right? Is there a way I can block better than that? What if I cool-headed first? Let's see. Yeah, I think I can save another buffer if I also defend. So I'll do it that way. And we'll hold Barrage and Sunder for next turn when we probably won't be getting attacked. Yeah. And do I even want to play Sunder? I think I'd rather just Barrage, Hologram, Barrage, and win. Not bad. We get the Matroshka. Stupid Russian bullshit relic. Let's see. At least we have a chest coming up, so we get value out of that. I don't think I want any of these. Alright, Nunchuck is not bad, especially when we're trying to scale with Shuriken. And Bag of Marbles could be okay theoretically. Feels like it doesn't do a lot for me though. We don't have the strongest turn ones. Especially if I upgrade Chill, right? Which I might be doing at some point. I'm going to skip this Bag of Marbles. Take the key. And we'll look for a better relic next act. Guess I need to play Electro here. Looks like we take some damage to do it. But that's okay. At least we got a bunch of lightning in play. I can live with taking 8. It's always a pain in the ass when it's so weird. It feels so weird when you take no damage to the elites that you fight and instead take a bunch of damage to just a regular hallway fight. It's the way this game is though. Unpredictable. I don't want to rebound. I don't want to claw. Tempest. Tempest has potential to be okay. I'd take it if we had a recycle. Without a recycle, I don't think I want it. It's also, I know I'm still technically trying to get that last achievement, Tempest is one of the things that can do it for you, but I don't really have any of the other pieces that I would need for that. Need like multicast, a source of plasma could be helpful in trying to get that accomplished. I'm wondering if I should play buffer here or if I should just get damage down. I feel like I need to kill these guys faster, sooner rather than later. So let's just get the damage going. Also put one of them in the Sunder range here. And I can barrage and then Sunder the one with the most health, right? I guess that's slightly better damage. Although if I cool-headed, that gets everybody in Sunder range, doesn't it? So let's do it that way. Cool-headed first. Sunder you. Then I can barrage this one. And then capacitor defend takes 0. Not bad. And we get streamline. Zap kills. I can even just dual cast. Kill him faster. Kill him on my own terms. And do I want a second barrage? Machine learning is also pretty good. I'm kind of behind on draw too. Maybe machine learning's worth taking here. Yeah, I'm gonna take machine learning. If we see another barrage, you know, we do have the egg, so it'll be upgraded. It's not a huge deal. And I would never give my gold to these assholes. It's my gold and I want it, and I'm not gonna give it away. I don't see why I should. Guess we just retain all this. Want to keep the orbs in play in case we get electrodynamics, which we did not. Let's see. Obviously we chill here. That's a decent amount of block. I can kill Romeo with the streamline. And then barrage kills Pointy. Yeah, let's do it that way. And then it's just us and Bear having a nice little showdown. And I guess I don't need to play anything else. I'm going to play machine learning over strike because we kill when we draw Sunder anyway. Yeah. And we get the red mask. We get distilled chaos. And look at this. Why upgrade my chill when I can just have an upgraded one added to my deck? Maybe recursion's not bad here. Claw is always bad. Pretty much always bad. Let's see. Now maybe making it machine learning innate isn't a bad thing to do. That way our turn 1 suffer a little bit, but since we have that chill, we're pretty safe turn 1. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade this machine learning. Not something I usually upgrade, but I feel like this deck wants more draw. So, getting it automatically first turn seems kind of cool. And we do full block this jerk, so that's good. Don't get to play buffer, but that's okay. Let's see. I think zap first, then chill, then cool-headed. Okay. I think Electro pushes through enough Frost. We take 1 if I want a sweeping beam. I feel like I should do that, though. Gotta kill this guy fast. Damage is at a premium here. And 1 isn't the end of the world. And I can dual cast this for a bunch of block. Cool-headed. And then... tempting to play Sunder here, but I think I'd rather just capacitor... wondering if I should defend. Play defend for 2 or strike for 6. I think it's more important to strike for 6. Again, 2's not the end of the world. And now I can equilibrium charge battery cold snap here, and that's going to mean next turn I can hologram barrage, which is going to hit really hard, especially if we get more orbs in play, which I do. Hologram barrage. And then streamline kills. Not bad. Got a blood vial. It's too late to see the vampires. And I think I would take an upgraded cool-headed, but I don't want another unupgraded one. I think we have enough frost. I would love a glacier. I don't think I want steam barrier or chaos. And yeah, speaking of upgraded cool-headed, let's upgrade my other cool-headed and get even more draw into this deck. Okay. This is a bad turn for chill, but I guess we have two of them. Obviously, we play that. Let's see. I wish I had my equilibrium right now. That'd be pretty cool. I guess just get lightning in play and charge battery for extra energy next turn. Okay. Oh, we do get electro. It was hiding behind the streamline. I couldn't see it there. Okay. Since we have electrodynamics now, everything should be fine. I'm not worried about this fight at all. I do think I want to focus damage on these jerks, though. So, let's see. If I barrage this one, that's 18 on the back one. I'm trying to kill both of these guys. I don't think I can quite do it, though. I'm definitely saving the buffer for later. I think since I can't kill two of the torch heads, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kill one with Streamline and reduce the cost of Streamline. And we take 18 here. Not the end of the world. Now I can kill you with Sunder, get the capacitor in play. Guess I should have played chill before I killed him, though. But that's fine. I'm just going to retain these cards because why not? Nothing else for me to do here. I don't want to dual cast because I want my orb slots to be full before I start evoking. Oh, cool, and I can play Equilibrium here. Which is awesome. Definitely do that. And I guess I'll dual cast. One. This deck would really be popping off if we had some focus. We don't have any focus, though. And we're not guaranteed to ever get it. I can kill this guy with Sunder and get 3 energy back. That's kind of silly. It's also unnecessary. Just put the Sunder here instead. Although, can I full block this? I don't think I can. So instead what I'm going to do is strike you, charge battery, and play the buffer. Take 0 this turn. Now we start scaling with Barrage. So, Ball Lightning, Streamline, Barrage. I should have played the Barrage last because of the Shuriken. But that's okay. Should be pretty safe from here. I can Hollow Barrage. Awesome. Let's do that. The main damage engine. And I guess Equilibrium does not save the buffer, so I'll just keep attacking. And just play Sunder, strike, win the fight. Not a bad collector. And a fire potion. Finally, I can discard the stupid smoke bomb I'm never going to use. Thunderstrike is horrible. Even with electrodynamics, I don't think there's any reason why I'd ever want it. Even with Shuriken. Reboot. Reboot's a good upgrade. I could see Reboot being useful here. But you know what? Buffers are awesome. So give me another buffer. And we can have Pyramid or Busted Crown. Velvet Joker is not something I really want. Although maybe this isn't a horrible Velvet Choker. We do have some high cost cards. And I'm not very often playing 6 a turn. Something about that card limit rubs me the wrong way. It's not like we have Echo Form or anything. And Pyramid, I mean, we do already have the one Equilibrium. But Retain is powerful. And I already have most of my strikes removed. And we have a decent number of 0 cost. Yeah, let's go Pyramid. And where are my elites? Okay, 3 elite path up the middle here. Looks kind of cool. Oh, is it 3 elite? No, those guys looked like they were on the same track. I guess they are if I go around the shop, huh? And there's no shops if I go left? I don't like that. Awkward layout. I guess I want 3 elites, though. Oh, there is that later shop, though, too, isn't there? Yeah, I'm going to go this way up the middle. So we'll start here. Go to the early shop. Probably get a strike remove. Or, who knows, maybe I'll finally see some goddamn focus. That wouldn't break my heart. Guess I dual cast first and then chill, since we're filling up with frost anyway. And place under? Sure, place under. Not like I'm killing any of them this turn. We do get Electro. I think a Cold Snap first. Then Electro, then Zap. Not quite full block here. 25. Yeah, we take a little bit. I'll use this potion. This is not a good potion. And that full blocks for us, right? Yep. 1 extra. Not horrible. Now I can kill you with Barrage, right? Yeah. Chill. Leaves me 1 Lightning Orb. Equilibrium's just a big block card now, but that's fine. Charge Battery, Equilibrium here. Take 0. Then... let's see. If I Capacitor Cool-Headed twice, and then play this buffer, we're fine. We only use 1 of the buffers even. This is kind of rough. This is a hand clog that I always worry about with Pyramid. I would really like a Turbo. Turbo would be ideal here. Barrage works though. Barrage gets my kills anyway. And yeah, the middle one's dead to lightning. Okay, not a bad fight. Then burn the greatest potion. Oh, there's my focus, finally. Yeah, give me consume. Yeah. I don't see any reason not to take a consume. Focus is good. Dual cast first. Okay, at least it hit the exploder once. And we chill. Just play all the cards. I definitely need a better source of energy than just 1 charge battery. But we're doing fine. We'll be alright. I think I can afford to sunder this one since we have the Electro in play now. Yeah. This guy dies before he explodes next turn. So it looks like a pretty easy fight. I can even barrage him. I guess play the double buffer. And zap. We do lose that buffer, but it's okay. We have another one. And I can play this one. And I guess defend ball lightning doesn't waste my buffer, so let's do that. This guy's just dead to lightning now. We're fine. Just end turn. Watch him die. There's a glacier I've been looking for. Although, with the consume, another capacitor is actually pretty good. But it's a glacier. I have 2 chills though. I'm torn. These are both really good options. Just being able to, even if I don't keep these orbs around, I can turn them into focus now. With consume. Give me capacitor. Might not be the right pick technically. Bottle tornado. There's my turbo I wanted too. What would I bottle in this? Bottled electro is a little tempting. Bottled capacitor. When we have the chill. Seems pretty good. I don't think I want sundial here. Entropic brew is a lot of potions. Maybe take that over the colorless potion. Not even sure which one would be the right one to get rid of. I want to remove a strike. Let's do that. I definitely want a turbo, even unupgraded. And then, yeah, bottle, capacitor. Just so I can always play consume. Because consume is definitely what I upgrade next. And then, yeah, give me a... I guess Dex Potion's not that good either. And colorless could be cool. It's a lot more variable, though, right? It could be really bad, colorless potion. Regardless, I want this. Maybe it's even worth taking an energy potion with Pyramid. Just to avoid my hand clog issues. Yeah, do that too. Get rid of this Dex Potion, buy an energy potion. And we don't have a lot of money for shops, but maybe we just won't go to any more shops now. Till Act 3 or whatever. So I have capacitor chill now. That's a pretty good start. And I guess if I buffer, I only take one. So let's buffer and machine learning here. Take one. Kind of scary start to the fight. Well, I guess I'm doing that to myself with these bottled things that I shouldn't be bottling. But what can I say? I wanted to do it. Obviously chill here. Oh, that worked out perfectly. The only thing that would have been better if he had been one of the ones attacking me. But that's fine. I can still equilibrium, cold snap. That full blocks. Yeah, doesn't matter. Can't play streamline. Okay. And now I can hologram Sunder. That's a cool thing to do. Play turbo, streamline, Sunder here. And then I can consume, cool-headed. I guess just hold this. Pretty safe now. He's not getting by my buffer. That's for sure. Especially when I have a bunch of block, too. Not a bad fight. Got those jaw worms out of here. And now I will take a second barrage. Yeah. That'll be it, though. I don't think I need any more than 2. And we get colorless cards for health. Yeah, let's look. Trip's kind of cool. Mind Blast being innate is kind of crazy. Is that always innate? I didn't realize that. The only time I ever see this is from a colorless potion, because I've never taken it. I don't know why you ever would. Although I guess my deck's big enough that it's not that bad, huh? Deal damage to the number of cards equal in your draw pile. So I draw 5. That means that does 34 damage turn 1. Is that actually a good card? It's kind of blowing my mind right now. I can have dramatic entrance. Even more turn 1 damage. I'll take this Panacea just on the off chance we see bias cognition. So give me that. And I guess I have some innate stuff that isn't really attacks. Fuck it. Give me dramatic entrance and give me Mind Blast. Can't say I've ever taken this card before. We're going to put it to work right now, though. Look at this. Deal 12 damage here. Deal 26 damage here. I don't know why I thought it was more than that. Not a bad little shot, though. Hello, buffers. Where are you, buffer? I need you, buffer. I guess I YOLO these. Distill Chaos. Hope it hits a buffer. Or some other kind of block. Alright, none of that is really block. I guess I defend, consume. Yikes. Take a whole bunch of damage. Well, meat on the bone. Hasn't really been participating thus far, so I guess we're getting him involved. Obviously, we need to get Frost in play here. I'm just going to capacitor, charge battery, and barrage. Just take 0, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Overblock by 1. Just like I knew what I was doing. I need to hologram my Frost, yeah? Or do I just hologram consume? No, you hologram consume. Yeah, that's better than getting another Frost Orb in play, is making them all do better. Now we auto block this attack. Now I can cold snap and barrage. Although I guess I just did a bunch of 1s, didn't it? I'm gonna turbo buffer here to keep us safe from the next 45 that is inevitably coming towards my face. I guess just play this? Yeah. He should be pretty safe from here. He's not getting through 2 buffers in 1 more turn. He did try, though. He gave it the old college try. Now I can just Mind Blast him to death. I can't believe Mind Blast is in my deck right now. It's kind of funny. Who's our boss? Okay. Because we're fighting Donu Deka, and because, you know, Shield and Spear exist, I'm going to take this second Electrodynamics for consistency's sake. Because when it's on the bottom of the deck, it takes us a while to get in play. Plus, it's just 2 more Lightning Orbs, which isn't a horrible thing. So give me that. And yeah, now theoretically, we're going to see that on turn 1 a lot more frequently. Theoretically. Mind Blast. You? Don't play Dramatic Entrance yet? Oh no, we're fine. We can play it. Cool. Let's see here. Sunder on you. Then I guess just consume. Boy, I want this consume to be upgraded. I guess I can defend Streamline fine, huh? Let's do that. Still take 0. And there's Electro. See, even with 2 of them in my deck, I don't draw it as fast as I want to. So, seems like a smart thing to do to me. Although, what the fuck do I know? I'm a stupid person. Guess I'll just play Buffer. Hologram the Void. So it doesn't come back and lose energy on me. Now we just let him die, right? Don't even have to play cards. Why would I want to play cards? I probably should have used the regen potion in that fight. I guess I'll keep my eyes peeled for a different fight to use it in, though. I don't think I want any of this. It's way too late for genetic algorithm. Unless we had, like, Echo Form, then maybe it'd be worth taking. Okay. Dramatic Entrance. Being kind of cool here. I'm glad I played Chill first. I'm going to Capacitor, then Chill. Then blow you up. Blow you up. Take 0. And I don't know if maybe this fight's long enough to warrant my regen potion. I should have used it last turn. I'm going to use it now, though. And Ball Lightning kills you. Capacitor defend. Protects me from you. And we can kill with Streamline if we need to next turn. Hold on to this turbo in case I need it. Which it looks like I might need it now. Sunder here. In fact, I can hologram Sunder, play it here. Then I just buffer charge battery, hold these 5. Okay. I can buffer again. That's funny. Kind of like to save this chill till there's some daggers around me. Look at this. 2 Electros, and they're both in the bottom 10 cards. But in theory, I could have gotten one of them sooner than this. Oh, there it is. I guess I can quit my bitching now. Better late than never. Yeah. We'll hold the buffer for next turn. I'm fine with that. Oh, we almost didn't waste it, too. Too bad I couldn't have blocked. I could have blocked one more if I played that chill. Oh, well. We're safe this turn. And then I can do this. Play Barrage. Finally start getting some damage down here. Dual cast does nothing. We're just blocking with buffer. Okay. This kills, yeah, if I hologram it. I don't have hologram in hand, though. No, I do not. So that tells me to consume. Cool-headed. There's hologram. Okay, so that means I can kill the turn after this one. Let's dual cast. And what's that? 16 plus 7, 23. Means that defend full blocks. Cool. Now we barrage. Hologram barrage. And there's no more Reptos in our face. Pen Nib with barrage is crazy. That could be really cool. And I don't have a go for the eyes yet. This is really important against the heart, so I'm going to take that. And yeah, let's Toxic Egg, gold-plated cables. A little late for Toxic Egg. Gold-plated cables is kind of cool, though. It's basically just the free copy of Loop for your deck. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't hate it. Play this stupid card. I can't believe I have Mind Blast. Did I already say that? Just crazy to me that I'm actually using that card. I've definitely never done before. This is a rough turn. Definitely have to play Electro. This feels like an energy potion. Let's see. Ball Lightning. Okay, you die. So I just need to block 9 plus 16, 25. I'm currently blocking 11. 11 plus 13 is 24. It's the best I'm going to get. I also heal to full with that potion, don't I? I'm going to save the potion. I actually waste 1 health if I use it now. Versus using it later. And plus, I don't feel like I super need the health right now. Most things have been going kind of okay. Let's see. Cool-headed, then dual cast. Yeah, then we just win the fight. Not too bad. I don't think I need a beam cell. Although I am doing, I mean, a barrage, right? Yeah, give me a beam cell. There's also, you know, 0-cost cards help alleviate the hand clog problem. I wish I could have this kunai. Can't have that. Could buy another health potion if I feel like I need it. I feel like I would rather look at an Act 4 shop and potentially find, you know, a focus power or something that the game just doesn't want to give me. Which I guess I recall here. I'm going to fight this elite. We have potions. I think we'll be okay. It's the Jerk Nemesis. Or the Necromancer, as I called him for some stupid reason. A few episodes ago. Because I can't wait to see Necromancer at Slay the Spire 2. Want to know what that character is going to be all about. I haven't really read much. Sounds kind of weird, though. Like he's got this little hand dude that helps him out. kind of strange. Can't wait to try it. I also want to see what the new, like they changed Defect. Like there's a whole different character that kind of looks like Defect, but is totally different. Do I want this compile driver? Yeah, maybe. I only have 2 orb types. I do have them in play pretty consistently, though. I'm gonna take a compile driver here. Yeah, the new robot looking dude. It looks like, dare I say, my theory anyway. I think the Defect is gonna be no longer defective, because it looks like he's just a totally upgraded version of the Defect. So I don't know if that's what is actually happening. Be cool if true, though. I can't wait to see it. This is risky. I guess I buff for basically every hit he can do, though. Although if he does a multi-hit, I'll be sad that I played this. I'm gonna wait. Just buffer the 22. Go for the eyes. Beam cell. I want a hologram, go for the eyes. Make him weak for a long, long time. Play this. Ooh, that's scary. Don't do 36, please. 16 I can handle. 16 is fine. You can do 16 all day long. Doesn't even bother me a little bit. Not killing him with Sunder. I guess let's just get a bunch of Frost in play. Play this super safe. 11's great. Keep doing 11 for me. Just try to get this guy in range of Sunder, basically. 7's fine. I can live with 7. Although it's tempting to just play all these. Mind Blast for 8. Just to get him out of my hand. Okay, that's fine. I don't dare do it again. Okay, now we need to change his intent. Cold Snap. 15 is fine. I'm already blocking that. Let's just play Buffer here. And nothing else. I guess a Defend, just for hand space. Okay. Barrage kills? Yeah, Barrage kills. Get a weak potion and another hologram. Awesome. Definitely give me another hologram. I would take a bunch of those. And what am I upgrading? Because I can't rest. Consume. Probably consume first. And then maybe buffer. Although I already have the 1 buffer. Not sure. Consume's a really nice upgrade. With that consume, the other capacitor is actually a really nice upgrade too. Guess we just play all of these, huh? Take a bunch of damage this turn, which is scary. Don't think there's anything I can do about it though. Can't even debuff him because of the artifact. So I guess what I want to do is just get as much Frost in play as possible, as fast as possible. To keep me alive. And I want to draw 2 here. Evoke another Frost Orb, that's pretty helpful. Yeah. This is another reason why I'm glad I took these this beam cell, because it helps me eat through the artifact so I can actually use Go for the Eyes. I guess I want artifact off of you first. Because you're attacking next turn. And this full block, so let's just do that. Always want to kill Donu first because he scales your strength. Yeah, and there's the Go for the Eyes. Barrage. Sunder does a lot. It's not enough though. I think what I need to do here is consume Cool-Headed and just Ball Lightning. Take a little more. But we're getting him close to Sunder range now. And what do I take? 1? I can live with 1. Now I can buffer this hit, which I feel like I should do. Buffer, capacitor, dual cast, sweeping beam. And then I can kill Donu with Sunder next turn with the pen nib. So that's good. Just play all this zero cost crap. Play the buffer because that keeps me safe next turn. And I'm actually going to... feel like I can turbo to play this electrodynamics. Just to get it out of the deck. And do a little more damage. Help me cycle orbs faster. So we're safe this turn. Thanks to the buffers. It means I can hologram. Get the vulnerable down. Hit him with a big barrage. And I can even Mind Blast. Which just about kills. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. Get through Act 4. On Ascension 1. Ascension 1 has been cleared. So next time will be Defect doing Ascension 2. But before that, we have to take on Act 4. Which is very, very difficult for Defect, even on low Ascensions. He's the most setup heavy character. And because of that, he's very, very dependent on getting a good draw order. I guess capacitor here. It's going to be the best bang for the buck. I do have a lot of potions, which is a lot of healing. And I have not seen a single focus card. Is that true? I forget if there was a bias cog at the end of Act 1. Alongside Electro. I don't think it was. I don't think it even was. So yeah, I haven't seen a single focus power this whole run. But we do have the consume. So quit your bitching. I definitely want a Glacier and a Cool-Headed here. Because those are the kind of cards that keep me alive. I feel like maybe the Draw Potion is better than the Fire Potion. But then I can't buy Master Strategy. Maybe Master Strategy is just better than the Draw Potion. One time draw 3. Versus one time draw 4, but I have to actually draw this card where I can just play this whenever I want. Maybe it's Frozen Eye. Maybe I buy Frozen Eye. Although I feel like Frozen Eye is less a relic that helps me plan ahead. And it's more a relic that just lets me see my impending doom. Because it's like, yeah, that's what I'm drawing, but it's not here now, so what good does that do me, right? It's definitely better for planning ahead, but I'm just not that good to plan that far ahead. I'm going to try it. Let's try Frozen Eye here. And I guess that means I'm not taking a potion. So I got to be happy with my potions. We do have the one focus potion, which is really cool. And I do get capacitor chill. You know, I bottle the capacitor. We get chill. Then I can dramatic entrance, mind blast. It's basically every turn now, isn't it? I didn't realize I had 5 and 8 cards. So you can't really complain about draw order when you've done that to yourself. We do have healing, which is good. Healing from our potions. And I can get weakness down on both of these guys with hologram. That seems like a good thing to do. So let's weaken here first because I want to be facing the spear. Weaken here second. Now they're both weak. Now I can zap. I feel like playing Cool-Headed twice is more important than playing Electro right now. We'll get it down eventually. But right now I just want to block as much as I can. Which I think means maybe I actually play Equilibrium instead of the second Cool-Headed. Oh, no, you know what? I play both because Beam Cell refunds energy with Nunchuck. Cool. And now I definitely Equilibrium. Although Charge Battery could be useful for next turn. I can Charge Battery Cold Snap. And I can Frozen Eye to see what I have coming. Okay. I at least get to turn around next turn. That's big. Oh, and I can draw into buffer. That tells me do get the charge battery. Yeah. So I'm going to charge battery cold snap here. Block as much as I can. Just still not quite enough. We take 10. But now I have the extra energy to play buffer this turn, which is going to block that 38 for me. Which means that I can play electrodynamics. And we're taking 6 no matter what. I guess ball lightning here to try to kill you faster. Yeah, so we lose the buffer to the 38. We take the 3x2, which is not the end of the world. And now I can play capacitor. I haven't seen turbo yet. It's a little scary. Cool headed. Okay, chill's great. Do I just full block this now? 6, 12. I need to block one more time. So I guess I glacier? No, dual cast. Hologram. Beam cell. And then beam cell barrage. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Don't turn around, just kill one of them. Now we get a free turn, which means I can play buffer. I can play barrage. And I guess sweeping beam. I guess. I feel like with glacier in hand, we're pretty safe now. Play that glacier. And yeah, I have 2 buffers. What am I saying? We're fine. Play static discharge there. Or electrodynamics, rather. Static discharge is a fun card. Don't have that today, though. And we win. Oh, I just wasted my pen nib. That was stupid. And this lantern isn't going to be super helpful. Look what we got, though. Yeah, Reinforced Body and Turbo Plus are both pretty good, but wasn't I bitching that I haven't seen any focus? And I even have an artifact card I can use to block the down debuff. That seems pretty good. Obviously, we use Focus Potion here. We're going to use Weak Potion next turn. Take a bunch of Beat of Death here to just play all these. Which I didn't even realize I had done that to myself with 5 and 8 cards. That's funny. Okay. This feels like a turn for the Weak Potion, so let's do that. Get him nice and weak. I'm going to charge battery, defend, defend. And let's see. I guess I'm going to use the Fire Potion here. Doesn't really matter too much. Take 12. I'm not playing the Bias Cog until I see the Panacea, which is 4th card from the bottom of the deck. Gotta love it. Well, I can block this with buffer, although I can't because I don't have any block in my hand. And I can't draw 4 to get to said block. So I guess we're not blocking it with buffer, are we? So play the slime, play the capacitor, play the electro, and wait. Pretty rough turn. Those buffers are going to help later, though, when I can actually draw block cards. It's totally going to happen. Let's see. So now I know that he's not guaranteed to multi-hit first next time. Even though he multi-hit first this time. He can do either. So I kind of want to play the buffer in case he does a big hit next, but we could waste it if that is not the case. I feel like I need the hologram charge battery here. Play that for energy. We play chill. And then... God, my hand is so clogged. Sweeping beam gets me more frost, so let's do that. and play that. I guess dual cast here. Ideally, these would be all frost orbs. We do get to play consume next turn. Next turn might be the energy potion. Does dual cast here so I can use that frost if need be. It is the big hit. I did get block. That's good. So that means I can... I wish it wasn't a 2-cost block card, though. That tells me that this is the time for the energy potion. So use the energy potion. Play equilibrium. Buffer. We block this with the buffer. Then I can consume. I can beam cell to strip an artifact. And... compile driver draws hologram and electro. So let's do that. Or draws the burn. But burn means we draw a hologram next turn. That's fine. Let's see what's in the entropic brew now. Okay, another focus potion is amazing. Very helpful. Fairy is obviously amazing. Plated armor I'm not going to use yet. So Swift Potion gets me 2 cool headeds and a hologram. We get Turbo next turn. That's pretty big. Turbo and hologram. That's going to be helpful. I feel like we'll probably use that. Oh, I saved the buffer too. I didn't realize I was blocking that much. That's crazy. I don't think there's any keeping it though. Consume on the bottom sucks too. I'll consume. I can hologram consume. That seems like a thing to do. Looks like I'm wasting the buffer here to play cards. So maybe I want to use this Dex Potion this turn to put a hold on that. So hologram blocks for 10. I can even do the infinite hologram loop if I wanted to. Not quite infinite, but it's a lot. Yeah, let's show that off. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this Dexterity Potion. So hologram box for 10. And I'm going to hologram. I'm going to play Turbo. And then we're going to hologram until we block this hit. And then I do it one more time. And that lets me hologram. I want consume back in hand. We'll play that next turn. So that's one way you can get an infinite combo going on Defect is if you use Madness on hologram to make them 0 cost. Or if you just like get random 0 cost holograms from Snecko Eye. That's a pretty cool thing that can happen. Waste the buffer there, but I wanted to play these. So it was kind of necessary. And I think I have enough block to win this now. So I'm not super worried about it. With 60 passive block every turn. Seems like it'll be enough. I don't think I'm even going to need the fairy. We do barrage twice. I guess play zap for the block. So I can stop taking B to death here. And then I just want this electrodynamics out of my hand. Oh wait, I'm finally at the point. So I have Panacea's 3 cards down. So that means I can draw it with the Swift Potion, right? Because we only have 7 in hand? Yes, okay. So now I have Panacea and Bias Cog. So now we have even more focus. Play Go for the Eyes. Not that it's really going to matter. And we don't even need to buffer this. We do plenty of damage as we are. Which means I can play those buffers next turn. Or the turn after that. Glacier, I think, is going to mean we full block here. Yeah, that's plenty. Right? 16 times 5 is what? 80? Plus 27. Yeah, we're fine. So I can just play buffer here. Get it down and get it out of the deck, more importantly. Now, I guess I need to hold go for the eyes, though. That's rough. Play these defense so I don't waste my buffers. Play the streamline. And cool-headed. Okay, now we have 2 holograms in hand. That's really good. So we can weaken them next turn. So even if it's a multi-hit, we should be fine. What I don't have is a block card to preserve my buffer, but I guess it doesn't matter because I can cool-headed first. Yeah, cool-headed gives me enough block to preserve the buffer. Now we go for the eyes. Hologram, go for the eyes. That's plenty, right? Yeah, 16 times 6 is bigger than 16 times 12, so we're good. I guess I want to zap. Let's barrage, hologram, barrage. That should win for us. And I'm even going to zap here. Get a little extra lightning damage. Looks like we win. Not a bad run. Pretty happy with it. Winning on Ascension 1. So next time we play Defect, we'll try to tackle Ascension number 2. And eventually we'll be up to 20, just like I'm on Silent. And I can torture myself by losing a bunch. But I feel like I'm at the point, at least with Silent and Defect, where I can't really learn anything else by playing on the lower difficulty levels. I don't feel like I'm quite there with Ironclad and Watcher yet. So I don't know if or when I'm going to climb those on the channel. But maybe we'll get there at some point. But yeah, as for this, we're going to call this run an episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.